I've got a compliment here. Gigi is saying, loves the way you speak about jewelry. Your passion is shining through your eyes. It's true, shining through your eyes when you speak.
I'm also very warm. No, but yeah. No, absolutely. Because jewelry it's that there are so many things that you can enjoy about it. It's fun, you know,
Yeah.
on the one hand, because
Yeah.
you're constantly playing dress up, and
Yeah.
and who hasn't, you know, enjoyed doing that as they
And, you know, as you know, it's investment for money. You can wear it again and again. You know, I'm not wearing any more, you know, like your one-off jewelry anymore. You know, I'm investing into fine jewelries because I know that I can wear it again and again, you know, and then I can kind of mix it up for weddings, for occasions, or everyday use as well, you know. Obviously not with the earring you've got, you know, it's for special occasion.
Yeah, and no, I agree. I mean, this is probably not, you know, for
Yeah.
a Monday morning. I feel very lucky that I'm able to sit here and wear them. But then you know you have other pieces such as these two little brooches. Now, I'm sorry to keep on talking about my love of brooches, but this is a great example of how you can accessorize an outfit in different ways. So we have two little brooches here. This is a little bird brooch by Cartier.
Oh, Cartier, amazing.
They were so well known for doing their animal brooches.
Know.
I once met one of the designers who worked for them, and he was telling me about how they had to sort of install like a character in each animal that they designed, and you can see it, and it comes through so nicely on their pieces. And this one is for all our Australian friends out there. So we have a little kangaroo.
Mini capsules.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
So these ones, they started at 8,000 for the bird and 3,000 for the kangaroo. But what I love the idea of doing is when you have a jumper, for example, and you can get lots of little animal brooches, and you can just kind of stud them around the neckline, or you can have a little cluster here, you know, play around with it. And it doesn't just have to be animals. You can have a mixture of 19th century with contemporary, you know. It should be about bringing all of those styles and eras together.
I see a lot of people using it as a pendant as well. I know it could be a little, you know, the Bulgari one was quite sizable, you know, but as a belt, I think that one, you see, as a pendant, as long as you've got the colorful dress as well, I think really, or your headpiece, you know, you can just play around.
Totally. And I haven't even mentioned how you can put these brooches in the hair. A lot of brides, we see people asking for tiaras all the time for weddings. And you know, I think more and more people are looking to wear tiaras at weddings. But even if they don't, then just buying a lovely brooch and using that instead, and, you know, pinning the hair up and having, you know, studs of diamond brooches can look amazing. And honestly, diamonds in the hair just look spectacular. So I think that's my list. I mean, there are so many other pieces in the sale, and I didn't want to take up too much of your time, but we have, you know, just over 180 lots, and I think you've seen...
that would be good for the followers and people who want to invest, to go and just choose for themselves, isn't it? And, you know, guys, Jessica and the sale, Geneva sale, has loads, as you mentioned, you know, over 200 pieces in sale. Right, it's amazing.
Exactly. And you know, this sale ends today. It ends today at 3 p.m. In Swiss time, and then straight after that, we're going to have another sale that opens in London. So that's then going to be open all this week. So we really are providing a constant stream, or you know, a constant array of jewelry for people to look at, and you never know what's going to turn up, because we never know what's going to come in the door. You know, people come in for valuations all the time, and you never know what's going to come in. So that's why it's always good to have a look and just see what surprises there are.
Yes, excellent. Let me jump into my second question. So we have kind of gone through magnificent jewelries, you know, which are for sale, and sale is ending today at 3 p.m. Is that the time, right?
This time, so it's Central European time.
And then the Geneva, sorry, Sotheby, London is starting this week, exactly.
Exactly, it'll start after the sale has
Yeah.
ended.
Okay.
So then, yeah, definitely then have a look at the
Yeah,
London jewels to see what they have coming up as well, because I know they also have some beautiful pieces.
I'm pretty sure they do. Um, so my question was about the auction, um, where the auction is going to take place, or
Yeah, that's a really good question. So we have two different types of auction. We have our online jewelry sales, which are sort of constant
yeah,
and they're for the day-to-day wearable pieces.
yeah,
And then we have our magnificent jewelry sales, which are well, they're twice a year in Geneva
yeah,
in May and November. So we have our next one coming up on the 11th of November, and it's in these sales that you're going to see the best of the best. We've sold the most spectacular jewelry that's ever been created, the most spectacular stones to have ever been
oh,
mined, and they've all been through our Geneva
yeah,
sales. So we're really excited about the next one. We typically have a mixture of pieces which are, again, antique, contemporary,
yeah,
some important stones in there as well, and then noble jewelry as well. So we call it our magnificent jewels and noble jewel sales, because we recognized back in 2007 that there was such a huge demand for provenance, and
yeah,
provenance can make such a difference to a price and a result, as
yeah.
we've seen with Marie Antoinette's pearl, the
Oh,
Duchess of Roxburgh's tiara,
oh,
because people love to imagine how these pieces were originally worn, and what if these jewels could speak, what they've seen.
yes.
So yeah, we also include a lot of noble pieces as well.
I've got a question. Stella says, when is New York? You know, so
So the New York sale, we also have marquee sales,
yeah,
so magnificent jewel sales in Hong Kong and New
yeah.
York. So Hong Kong is going to be in October, and
What has,
then New York is in December.
yeah, okay.
So again, that they are also renowned for having the most amazing pieces, and I don't know how we do it each time that we come up with these incredible sales with these pieces. I really don't. But Hong Kong has the added element of incorporating jadeite into their sales, and so you
Yeah.
see amazing pieces of jadeite, and
I
then
love so it's a
New York as well.
jadeite. I never can say that correctly, you know. It's beautiful piece. So emerald and jade is just beautiful stone, you know, one of a kind. I just cannot stop falling over, you know, loving
Yeah,
them.
so the color green speaks to you then. That must be your color.
Exactly. I think so. So my next question is, what's the best way for the customer to go onto the auction items? Would you kind of rather suggest to go on online, you know, just kind of keep going and, you know, or auction would be best? Which is a way, which is a good way?
um, they're at the end of the day, we're here to advise people,
Yeah,
because we know what's going to sell best online, we know what's going to sell best live. Sometimes it'll just be down to the price.
yeah,
Sometimes it'll be down to the provenance, and the first step is really to get in touch with me or one of my colleagues,
yeah,
and we'll take you through it, and we provide an estimate based on what the auction market we
yeah,
think
yeah,
would bear.
yeah,
The aim of these estimates is always to get the maximum result for
yeah.
the seller. We're on the seller's side. We want to get as much for them. It works out then commission wise for us, so we're best placed to really advise as to how to go about selling, and whether that should be online or live.
Perfect. We've got Lou says, love that insight. It is very insightful. You are very kind, very nice, you know, Jessica, to kind of
Anytime,
take me.
anytime, honestly.
I know it's probably short, but you know, everyone go on and then, you know, start the buying it, you know, whatever. I mean, my last question, is there any rings for sale as well?
Rings in the sale?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So I've only shown you the pink sapphire ring.
Yeah.
We've got some other beautiful pieces. We've got some lovely sapphires, rubies, emeralds, some lovely diamond rings. A lot of people come to us looking for engagement rings because, again, you know, I'm sure you find it the same as I do. When I travel now and I want to try and find something a little bit different, going to a different city and just finding the same old shops, the same old style that you've got back at home, it's becoming so frustrating. So that's why auction is such a good alternative, because you can go in and find things which have you know, haven't seen the light of day for perhaps 100 years, and you can have a ring or a diamond stone that no one else is going to have. So in order to stand out from all of your friends and find something different, auction can provide you with those options.
Oh, thank you so much. I've got just question came through. Do you take non-provenance or unsigned pieces for your online auction? How do we reach out to you?
Of course, you know, not all jewelry is signed. We have, you know, plenty of pieces, like the diamond bracelet that I have here. Sorry, I think I forgot to show you this to you earlier. This is a beautiful bracelet from the 1950s. It's a stunning, stunning piece. You can see these wonderful scroll motifs that you have on the side here, and how three-dimensional they are. So this is unsigned, and it's from the 1950s, but beautiful craftsmanship. You know, one of the first things that I like to do when I pick up a jewelry is to feel the weight. And this has got a really nice weight behind it. So you can feel the quality, and you know, that's how it looks when it's
your hand.
So yeah, it doesn't always have to be signed. I don't know why a jeweler would never sign their piece. I would want the recognition if I made something as beautiful as that. But no, sometimes they're unsigned, and or signatures can be lost as well.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, definitely we will take unsigned pieces, and the best way to reach me is probably by email or even on Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram account. I have, you know, I'm gonna share this IG, guys, so there will be Jessica's Instagram account, so you can easily reach to her whatever questions you may have, only jewelry related. Please.
Anytime.
They look like ribbon bows. Stunning, the bracelet they are talking about. Wow.
It is a stunning bracelet.
Yes.
And I love a chunky diamond bracelet like that. I say that about everything, don't I? I love them all.
So it's straightforward, right, Jessica? They can just go online or auction, just you know, place order, and it arrives. There is a time wait as well.
Yeah, exactly. So you go online, and the way that it works is that you put in your maximum bid. So say, for example, you wanted to bid on the cufflinks by Hemele. They're in for 5,000 to 8,000. Say I wanted 8,000 to be my maximum bid. I would enter that bid, and the system will bid on my behalf up until that amount. So you don't have to sit there by the computer the whole time. It'll keep on bidding for you. And then after the sale, you have 30 days to pay. Once you've paid, we can sort you out with a shipping quote, depending on where you're based internationally. Just to note, you know, where you live, there might be import duties, which will vary in percentage. So it's just worth